Hello, and welcome to Silver 2 Terran, where we are not making this guy unless he's going to be driving a Thor, or a tank, or a Hellion. Drop that gun and pick up a steering wheel. Okay, that's more powerful. Guys, 1050 maxes still are the thing. That's going to be all Silver League. 1050 maxes. If you can hit it, you're doing great. If you can't, practice. You will hit it eventually. It's doable. It is doable. You just gotta you just gotta know that every single time you make a command center, if that command center is not making an SCV, mistakes are being made. Now rally your command center to your ramp. Immediately rally it back to the mineral line once an SCV produces. Make a depot on the ramp. Keep making SCVs. We're just going to teach you guys how to wall against everything. Doesn't matter what race it is, we're just going to do the same wall against everything. Same wall.
Additional supply depots required.
Let's go ahead and make a barracks. So with the barracks, you want to line it up like this, but then move it back 1, 2. And the reason why, you can do it like this, or you can just put it directly into the corner here. The reason why I kind of like moving it back like this is because we're about to make an add-on with that barracks. So now we don't have to float it. You can also put it directly in. To be fair, I should probably just put it directly in. And the reason why is because against Protoss, we can get away with this. It'll be fine. But against Zerg, if a Zerg 12 pulls you, you might have a problem. So we should probably stop doing it like this. I'll do it the other way. Also, we made a barracks. I got a scout. I forgot. Sorry. We forgot to scout. It's okay. Just do it whenever you remember. Come back and mine the minerals. Engineering, or not engineering bay. Sorry. Nope. He's gonna take that gas. So not let him take it. We're making our gas a little bit faster because he was beelining that gas. I saw it in his eyes. Don't be afraid to take your gas a little early if you think your opponent's gonna steal that shit. Okay, and we're gonna start a factory, and we're gonna see. Are we gonna make a command center right now?
Command center upgrade complete.
We're gonna make a depot first, and we're gonna make a command. We're still gonna make a command center always, but let's make that thing on the high ground. What the hell's going on in his base, right? I don't know. Nothing is there. So CC high ground.
Not enough minerals.
We don't know what's happening right now. Like it looks like aggression. Okay, so just keep making SCVs, guys. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Rotate my factory over with my barracks. We are going for a tech lab first this time, so we can make a siege tank. Let's make a second factory, and let's also make a reactor, so we can swap it over to Hellions and keep making SCVs. Just keep making SCVs, man. Keep making those mining boys.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Let's make a tank, siege it.
Additional supply depots required.
The command center is about to finish to give us supply. We'll make another depot anyways, though.
Add-on complete.
Make this an orbital. And then tank number 3 is about to start. So, if you guys remember, let's make an engineering bay right now. And let's also make an armory
Not enough
as soon as we get 100 gas,
Not enough.
which is what it costs. So we're playing the odds. We're playing safe. We're still expanding. We're still playing economical, but we're playing a safe opener. Because this guy, for all we know, could be going fucking Oracle or something.
Minerals.
Void Ray. He could be going for a DT rush. He could be just expanding late. There's many things that could be happening. Okay, let's go ahead and lift our command center now to our natural. And oh, hello. Move our tank forward.
Base is under
Okay,
attack.
this looks like an all-in. Just chill for a sec. Just land it and start making SCVs again.
Not enough minerals.
There's an oracle now. Okay. Let's make another turret up here.
Mineral field.
Ready to raise some hell. Talk to me, boss. Ready to roll out.
I'm not microing anything. I'm just making units, guys.
Go ahead.
Move this tank.
Give us your best shot.
Move this tank close to the turret.
I'll give you the best shot. SCV ready.
So you gotta keep in mind, this guy is
Ready to raise
looking aggressive, okay? That's all I can tell you. Is looking really fucking aggressive.
Not enough minerals. Additional. Not enough minerals.
Okay, let's try and
Not enough.
see what's going on. Is he still sitting in front of our natural? We are getting a Thor. Don't worry.
Sounds sweet.
He's still sitting in front of my natural. I just wanted to see if he was there. So the goal here, guys, here's the thing, right? People freak out. They're like, what is happening? This is bullshit. You can't win anymore. Do you guys think this guy is on like 3 bases? Because I am. Do you think he is? I don't fucking think so, dude. I think this guy's on fucking 1 base. 1. So here's what we're going to do. We're still making SCVs.
Additional supply depots required.
We're still making SCVs, but we're going to
Additional
unsiege my
supply
tanks.
depots required.
We are going to, when this Thor pops out, put that bad boy into a high impact payload,
Depleted.
and we're going to push down and take my natural back. And at the same time, we're going to take 2 bases at once. So let's go. Everything go now. Command center, lift off, land. Tanks, you're close enough to the fight. Let's go ahead and siege you right here.
Mineral field depleted.
Then this base, go over here.
Ready to raise.
Now SCVs, let's grab a bunch and just send them over here.
Yep.
Make some gases. Grab some more SCVs. Send them to my
Base
3rd.
is under attack.
Boom, boom, make gas. Send my army to now clear my other base out.
Unacceptable.
2 SCVs over right here.
Not enough minerals.
And newest base, drop the mules.
Not enough energy.
My economy just exploded
Bad news.
because we've been making SCVs the whole time while we've been contained.
What's going on? SCV ready. Woo-hoo.
Okay, let's go ahead and start another command center
Go ahead.
as soon as our money is available, which is now. And against Protoss too, we could do something like this. We could put a couple of depots in the front of our base like this.
SCV ready.
We can even shift build these depots just to make it really easy. We can be like, all right, build a depot there with shift, and then there with shift, and now that's a wall. Good job. We're good to go.
SCV ready.
Build a couple more depots because we're gonna supply block. And now my money's getting a little bit higher. Let's go ahead and throw down some more factories. Just a few, like 4 factories.
SCV ready.
Good stuff. Select my whole army. Get it kind of like in the middle of my base. Hellbat my Hellions. High impact payload my Thors just to have them in these, just in case we get hit randomly. Good stuff. We're good. See, like we're still fine, guys. I'm gonna tell you the positions people always find themselves in. They just don't really like. They just freak out all the time. Like when you guys saw my the Oracle killing my tanks, I guarantee lots of you were thinking, "Fucking unsiege, dude! What are you doing? Unsiege your tanks!" And sure, that that's not a bad idea to unsiege my tanks and save my tanks. I'll totally admit that would have been a great idea, right? But that's not as important as just building shit still. We still had SCVs being produced. We made a Thor eventually. We didn't know he was opening Stargate. It's okay.
What's going on?
But because of the fact that we built SCVs the whole time, we're still gonna hit that quote unquote
Complete.
max of quota, which is what 1050. Like we're gonna be close to it.
Not enough minerals.
It's gonna be close, even though this was a terrible opener for us.
Big job, huh?
Make a planetary, make a turret,
Add on.
making another command center, or stuff.
Upgrade complete.
Make a couple more depots.
I can't build here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Make my minerals. Drop the new base with mules.
Not enough minerals.
There's my minerals.
Not enough minerals.
Hey, we're almost max, guys. We're getting really close.
Thor is here.
Command center upgrade.
There's something in the way.
SCV count is at 82. That's good enough. We're in the 80 to 85 range. That's solid.
Ready to raise some hell.
Not enough minerals.
Look at our max.
SCV ready.
Right now, we're supposed to max right now to be quota.
Base is under
And
attack.
we're basically there. So now he's going mass void race. Okay, so let's make sure all my Thors are in high impact payload. Let's go ahead and give myself blue flame and smart servos. My base just died. Let's A move these void rays with my Thors. And remake the base. What are my SCV count looking like? 66? Make some new SCVs. And because he likes to make voids, let's just do this too. Just in case he wants to go for my other base. Let's also give ourselves building armor and building range. Because he might try to keep fucking counterattacking me with the void. He might be the void ray boy who never wants to fucking attack me ever. Like that.
SCVs are under
He just wants to only attack my buildings. Attack towards the voids.
base is under attack.
After we push this away, we will rebuild those turrets, and we will now A-move his base. A-move, shift, A-move, shift, A-move, shift, A-move. Let's remake these turrets now.
What's going on? SCV
Keep making SCVs. Don't stop making SCVs. We're at 72. We're not there again yet.
You scared me.
Upgrades. Armor and weapons.
Complete.
Take another base. Land it over here. Make another command center.
Not enough mineral.
I can't build here.
Mineral field depleted.
Got any extra?
We can even throw down a couple extra turrets over here just to make the voids have a more annoying time to fight me.
Ready.
So drop some mules on this base. SCV count is solid. We're good. We're about to have 84. So keep making army now. Thors, Thors, Thors.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
TPM, what is that? TPM stands for turrets per minute is what people are talking
Upgrade
about.
Complete.
It's more of a meme. It's a joke.
Command center upgrade complete.
Oops, that's too many SCVs. What are we doing? We're good. SCVs are done. Okay, so keep transferring SCVs around that are being inefficiently mined. And we're actually getting too
Mineral field
much money now. We have the good. We're back at that good economy. We have too much money. I need to build more production. We'll build a command center and then we'll make more production. So let's throw down some more factories. Grab a couple SCVs. Go there. Go there.
Command center upgrade
Now-
complete.
We're gonna go factory, 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 factory. Shift click back to the mineral line. Good stuff. Okay, he's attacking me again. Cool. Let's go ahead and Hellbat mode and high impact payload.
Upgrade.
Let's just A move to my natural right now because he just attacked me there. We can even make some more turrets here
Mineral field.
because people who play like this like to just constantly go around you. It's really annoying. Get another armor upgrade. Keep making units whenever we need to. And then we're gonna make 2 more planetaries, one for here and one for here, off of this SCV, and then he's gonna start making orbitals. So make another one. And now let's look at the mini-map really fast as soon as we make another one and go, money's good, but we have a lot of production here now. Grab it all in. We have 14 factories. Rally them all over here. What's going on over here? His base is dead. So, Hellbat, high impact payload, kill the base. Finish it off. And then if he does not die, we're going to shift a move around the map now. Look at our bases really fast. This needs to be fixed. Fixed. Fix that. Fix this. Send it over here. Make a couple turrets while we're at it, in case he has more voids somewhere.
Add-on complete.
We shift click the mineral line too after we were done. Okay, there's a base right there. So, army, we're going to do mini-map. Attack this base. Shift. That base. That base. That base. That base. That base. Back to this base. Back to his main. We're going to take a nice lap. A nice little lap around and kill everything. So every time we lose units, just keep making army for now.
Mineral field depleted.
Grab some turrets here at this base. Turret, 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 turret. Hold shift, turret, 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 turret. Hold shift again. Right click the mineral line. Good stuff. Oh, I lost a lot of supply, and we are basically maxed again. Because we have a good recovery of units. SCVs need to be grabbed.
Mineral field depleted.
This guy can make the next planetary up here and make another command center. And now from now on, my new command centers are just going to be orbitals.
Command center.
So let's drop some. Oh, we got 2 SCVs here needing to move. Let's drop some mules here, guys.
Complete.
Perfect. Take a gas. Okay, so my army died. All right, my whole army's dead. That's fine.
Not enough minerals.
We're still basically maxed. We will do it again.
Mineral field.
Okay, this guy's got DTs.
Mineral field depleted.
Send some SCVs over to another base. These are mining out. Okay. Hellbat mode. High impact payload. Attack. Shift. Attack. 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 We hit all the bases on the map, like right, like on the top side. And look, he's got bases on the top side. Sick, because we know he doesn't have this base because we just walked by this base, and it's the only base left. Our last attack literally had units walking up this ramp up to his base. So we know that the only bases he could have left are on the top side, the top left side, because we didn't go here in a long time. So that's where we're going. And then now we know he has DTs. So if we wanted to, we could look at our army for a moment and be like, let's scan. Let's just go ahead and scan. Scan my army. That would also be an option. But that is a smaller option. I think losing your army repeatedly to DTs is less impactful right now than, you know, than just macroing. Like, macro still takes priority. But scanning your army is not very hard, so you could totally do that if you want to, you know? That's totally fine. I just don't want people to get in the habit of looking at their army and just staring at it like, oh, things are dying. Okay, look at this. Look, 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 look. This guy did not expand right away. He did expand after I left his base, but he didn't do it right away. But even though he has a natural, at his like a Nexus at his natural, and he's gone for 2 gates into a Stargate, look at the worker count. We're reversing a Protoss. I'm just going to throw this out there. Protoss should always be ahead on workers, because Protoss does not have to make a Nexus become an orbital command, which halts worker production. And number 2, Protoss has Chrono Boost, which means you can speed up how fast you make probes as well. Protoss should always be in the lead with workers. Unless something happens where, like, I have a Reaper killing them or something, then sure, things get weird. But if we're both just macroing, there's no reason why Protoss should not have worker lead. And we have worker lead right now. And there you go. all said and done, guys, I know a lot of people are probably like, dude, ViBE, this is terrible. What are you doing? Look at the, up until this point, even before I kill his army right here, right now, we've lost 875 resources. This is from the Oracle just being annoying. We've lost an SCV. He lost a probe as well, I guess. I can't remember when the probe died. But, oh no, I remember. The probe died because it was auto-attacking my gas guy. That's when it was. It was when his scout died. But, yeah. We've lost a lot more resources than he has, again, right? It makes sense. Mineral income-wise, he actually, this time around, he is mining more than us because he has a natural, which is optimal saturation. We have a super stacked main. We have 38 SCVs on our mineral line because I have no choice. Like, I had to be stuck in the main here. But because we made SCVs the whole time, we can now just be like, fully saturate, fully saturate. We can just like throw a bunch of SCVs all around the place and saturate very fast on my next bases. So the income, although it looks terrible for us right now because we're rotating a bunch of SCVs around, it's about to explode for us, and suddenly we have this like surge of power that just happens. This is why I say you should make a command center on the high ground if your opponent does not expand, because this way it's a guarantee your command center will stay alive. Secondly, Terran is probably the race that I would say is the most vulnerable early game to if you make the wrong units first. Like for instance, if he would have made stalkers only and it would have attacked me, and I would have made a widow mine or a Thor right away, it might have been kind of scary. It could have been kind of scary. If he's got like let's say a bunch of stalkers and maybe like a couple zealots, my Thor could have got overpowered. Or if I go widow mines and he has an observer and stalkers, he could kill my widow mines out of range, and I could be fucked. But if he goes like Oracle, suddenly the widow mine just pops the Oracle in one hit, and the Oracle dies. Things like that are kind of how Terran goes sometimes. Like Terran is just like hit or miss with your unit choices. Just like if I go siege tank and he goes for stalker, he will just die. Versus if I go siege tank and he goes Oracle, that sucks. That's bad for Terran then, because now I can't shoot anything, and he's just like killing my tanks. I think that looking at your tanks, trying to unsiege them and trying to move them around and save everything is once again a negative thing to do if you're Silver League. And here's why. Everyone needs to wrap their head around this at some point. I really think if you are in Silver League and you start trying to counter micro your opponent, you will stop fucking macroing when you do that, and that will put you further behind than if you would just let the tank die and make more shit the whole time. You can replace that tank with another tank, and you can also make more tanks even faster a minute from now or 2 minutes from now because you've made SCVs the whole time and you didn't neglect that. That is why everyone in low leagues is stuck in low leagues, is because they always skip production. They always try to do shit. Like, here, check this out. When this guy was attacking my tanks, let's see if he was making probes. Just for fun. Oracle is here right now. Let's see if he's making workers right now, guys. Look at the production. Just want to quickly feast your eyes on production tab really fast. If I go to this guy's camera, guaranteed he's looking at the Oracle killing a tank. This is his camera. The entire time he killed my tanks and my SCV and...
Datum and high gold low platinum, your advice is the best I can find.
Ah, yo! Radiation Dust, thank you very much for the bits. You're gonna improve more, I feel it. It's in your future. Thank you, dude. But yeah, did you notice? What I said literally is exactly what happened. This dude made literally nothing while he did this damage. 4 units killed, 875 damage done in terms of resources. This Oracle has 4 kills. It's perfect. This Oracle just fucked me up a bit. He made nothing during the process. And you know what that results in? Even though I just sustained 875 resources of losses just now, I'm still ahead. We're tight on workers and I'm ahead in supply. People just don't fucking macro in low leagues. They don't. So letting shit just kind of die and just really understanding the fundamentals of I need to build. That's the #1 key. you can eventually save your stuff. I'll probably start developing more of that kind of a mindset in Gold League. But yeah, for now, once again, still all we've advanced so far in bronze, or in, sorry, in silver from bronze, is we've increased our scouting a little bit now. We now have a little bit of an idea with the opener as to what could happen, because we know if he did or did not expand, and we have a little bit of a faster max because we're a little bit more efficient than we were before. We should be, because you're getting more used to it at this point. What if he stole my gas? Well, I would have just killed it with my first siege tank. And it would have been annoying. And yes, I would still go mech. I would not just be like, let's go bio now. Do not fucking ever go bio if you're a low league player. Ever. So anyways, we're good to go again. Supply lead is heavily ours right now. And workers looking great. Look at the resources at this point now. We're crushing. Suddenly there's 800 minerals that or 800 resources we lost a minute ago. Doesn't matter, because 1 minute of this and I already take the lead. And it's been more than 1 minute since we've taken 3 bases now. And then we're about to mule dump the next base once again. And our income's gonna go up to like 3K. It's just maintenance. Maintenance of economy. Look at the worker count. That's maintenance. That's that maintenance. Look at the income. 4,700 for Terran, 2,300 for Protoss. It's also heavily because of mules. We just mule dumped the new base once again. So if this base were to die, which it does die later on, to Void Rays, if this base were to die, at least we've sucked up a lot of the resources at it, so that if the because most people, here's the thing, most people will attack outermost bases first and move inwards because it makes sense. The outermost bases are the most vulnerable bases. They're the furthest away from the heart of your base, so they're the most exposed, and also on top of that, they have the least amount of SimCity guarding them, so they're completely wide open. Suddenly, my main command center is guarded by a bunch of other buildings in front of it, so it's harder to kill it. It's just shit's in the way. So if you suck up as many resources as you can outside and your base happens to die, at least I still have bases on the inside that I can still mine from and then re-expand again later on, and it's fine. The last thing you want to do is suck up all your resources in like your main with mules and shit, and then suddenly your outer base dies, which has barely been touched, and now you're mining nothing. And you're like, well, fuck. That sucks. And this is high impact payload Thors. We're going to watch this in real time. High impact payload Thors, guys, against Void Rays. They're pretty fucking good. Well, this is when we say we make the turrets, because this guy, a lot of people who play this way where they're non, this is a very basic logic bomb for you guys. If you ever play someone who has the mentality where they do this, okay? This is exactly what they do. They attack one side of the map. Here, bottom side of the map. He attacks this side right now. His army shows up and attacks his base. The second you come to defend it, he fucking leaves. He just bolts out of there. He's like, bye. You can already expect that guy is going to be playing a harassment style of aggression, which means that what he's going to do is he's going to go like this. See ya. I'm going to go to the other side of your base now. I'm going to go way up here and come down. And then if I fight him here, he's going to go, see ya. I'm going to go way over here again and come back this way. See ya. I'm going to go back over here again. Like, he's just going to repeatedly attack where I'm not. Especially when it's a unit like a Void Ray. Because this unit can fly and it can go wherever it wants. Mutas are the same thing. And like Banshees are like the same thing when people play like this. They just keep repeatedly trying to kill your base when you're not there. So, if you see something like this, don't be afraid to be like, I'm gonna fucking make some turrets, because it's fine. Because we have a great economy, or we did, up until he just killed 17 SCVs. We actually were fully saturated, so making static D is actually okay when you're fully saturated. It's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. But look at this. This guy is obsessing over attacking, right? Take a quick moment for me, if you will, and look at top right. He is not spending his money. He is not producing anything. He totally can be. He's just chilling. Because he's focused on his camera, on his void rays, probably. He's just staring at attacking. And now watch the whole time these void rays attack. Guaranteed this production tab won't change once. Look at my production tab. We're still building stuff. Look at this one. Doesn't change once. And now the fight's over. And now he'll produce. This is the common problem of everybody who tries the micro. But now let's speed it up and let's look at he didn't even micro that well. It's not about if he micros well or not. It's about getting fucking zombified. Most people, when they go and they look at a fight, they go like this. They're like, okay, I gotta be doing this. I gotta be doing this. Oh, a fight's gonna happen. Okay, I lost the fight. Okay, run away. They just fucking stare at it. They literally just stare at the fight. You just want to watch and see if you win or lose. And I know that's the fun part about StarCraft. I get it. Like seeing if your battles are going to go well or not. I get that. But for now, for learning the game, that's developing a fucking bad habit. Super bad habit. And now check out the Thors, guys. This is the new Thor. Just witness. This is, if you guys are like, why does ViBE always want me to make a Thor when I want to make Bio? I just want to make Marines. This sucks. Feast your eyes on these Thors. We're going into a really annoying choke point. Look at the void rays. Bye. Thors don't give a shit. Thors basically just unzip and a 20-foot cock falls on the ground and they're like, yep. Seriously, Thors don't fucking care. And there you go. The game's over. Guy's dead. Look at my other Thors. We have 4. There's only 4 Thors here. And look at how look how hard these things just destroy stuff. Bye. Yeah, no, the Zealots. I'm just kidding. Let's see that again in instant replay. And here we go. 3 voids. 3 voids, 2 Tempest, and 6 Zealots. Versus a couple of Thors. Or 4 Thors. The Hellbats don't even help. They go up here. Four Thors just beat that entire army and didn't even lose a single Thor. Even though only 1 Thor was the one getting attacked. He focus fired 1 Thor and it didn't even die. They're crazy good units. This is the best. Terran players, you're in luck, okay? Because here's what I'm about to tell you, and it's fucking super true. This unit right here is the best unit in the game for A moving. Without a doubt. This is the best A movable unit. It's insanely good. It's very strong. And it got buffed recently. And anyways, the game's over. You guys kind of get the point. Just macro, boys. Macro. Macro. Make it the macro. I tried to macro as Zerg, but Terran comes in with 4 Hellions in the 4th minute. It bypasses the queens and burns all the drones. How do I defend that? That doesn't... can't answer that question right now for you, Sir Safa. Because it doesn't apply to anything we're talking about right now. I will definitely get there. That's like Zerg fucking diamond right there. Maybe platinum. Yeah.
SCV ready.
It's a tangent is what it is.
Big job, huh?
I will totally answer for you though when we get higher up. But right now, again, for someone in Silver League, that is a completely irrelevant thing to talk about.
SCV ready.
But I will get there. Promise. But before you continue, let me finish with this. Thank you for the heart, bottom text. Ah.
SCV ready.
But, here, Sarsav, I'll give you a quick answer. Zerglings. Make 12 of them. You'll be fine.
SCV ready.
I don't want to leave you hanging for about everything, but 12 lings, you're good to go. What's this guy saying? Despite, oh, okay, I'm not gonna read that. I don't want to risk it.
Gotcha.
Don't want to risk it. It started off sounding really racist, and I wasn't even gonna fucking read it. I don't know. I'm good. Well, let's not even go back. It might not have been, but I'm just gonna bypass that. And he ended up leaving the game anyway, so we kind of missed out on a game. Okay, we got a Zerg, a Jurg. Ladder's wild right now. Why don't I use an alias? It doesn't matter if I use an alias or not, because if I'm streaming and I'm on an alias, the majority of people who want to snipe me will snipe me. Like, because they know, they see the name, like, oh, ViBE is this guy. It doesn't matter. I'm guessing that that'll be cut from YouTube. No, it'll be on YouTube. These are VODs that I don't edit. I pre-edit them by how I am. Like, I give intros and outros to it. It's just cuts. I give you guys the full raw, unfiltered footage. I mean, I can't control how other people are, okay? I can't control everybody. I can only control my SCVs. You're all mine. I can tell you what to do, like put a spray down. GG. All right, we're gonna send a scout out. Let's grab an SCV, have it go mine the mineral line. Again, we are playing against a Zerg. So here's my opinion on for Terrans. If you play against a Zerg, make a reactor and a factory first, and then make a tech lab after. If you play against not a Zerg, make a tech lab first and a reactor after. If you don't like this and you're like, ViBE, fuck off, it's too complicated, always make a tech lab first. I will accept tech lab as well. Always. That's fine. The only reason why I want you to make a reactor first if you're against a Zerg is because it will actually make sense when you get higher level, because you'll eventually do it anyways. Okay, so this guy expanded, so we expand on the low ground. I don't care about the SCV. We just want to know if he expanded or not, and we can see it. He did. That's all we care about. If my SCV dies, it dies. Who gives a shit? We mined his mineral patches, and he decided to chase it with drones. Who cares? Let's go ahead and make another depot. Let's also go ahead and start another gas.
Not enough heat.
Hotkey this command center into our command center group, so We have 2 CCs together, and keep making SCVs, boys. Also make a reactor right now. You don't scout him with the Reaper. No, that's later. Again, that's not Silver League. That's distractions. Scouting. Okay, this SCV might die. If it does die, tough shit. Tough noogies. Let's go to make a second factory. We're not gonna cancel this command center yet. We're gonna wait for our Hellion to finish. Oh, thank you for the sub, by the way. Tunko Nanconcho, thank you for the 13 months. I'm Vibe. Who are you?
What's going on?
Add-on complete.
Okay, let's send another SCV to build that command center. And send my Hellion down to attack the natural. And, yeah, we're good. We can make a tech lab now on my factory. Or, I mean, on my barracks. While now we start making,
SCV
Alright.
ready.
bottom text. I don't know what you said. But I'm gonna block you just because I'm gonna protect myself right now. No offense.
Add-on.
SCV ready. Bad news. Ready to raise.
Okay, so keep making SCVs. Let's make a tank now.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Huh?
SCVs are mining. Good stuff.
SCV ready.
He was probably gonna say some shit again. So yeah, I don't know what he was gonna say.
Command center.
I might honestly just put myself on busy so no one can message me.
SCV ready.
Alright, boys. Put my boys in the front of my natural.
SCV ready. Fueled up, ready to go.
Alright, let's get ready to take a third command center.
SCV ready.
We can build it like right here. SCVs are still being produced. We're good. At command center, we're good. Again, SCVs are the priority. Never stop building them. That's the only thing that needs to never have a halt. Like, we're not making a Hellions right now, and instead we're going to make another depot. That's okay. Make Hellions when you can. You can halt it for a second. We're not making a tank right now. That's okay. Make it when we can. SCVs need to never be halted.
Not enough minerals.
And now that's our third tank, so let's go ahead and start
Bad news.
Engineering Bay and Armory.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to raise some hell.
Not enough minerals.
5 SD. With Terran, it's easy. It's just 5S. 5S is all you gotta do. It's so easy. Let's make a depot up here. Shift click it onto the mineral line. Now let's make 2 blind turrets because we don't know what we're up against. We don't know if this is gonna be some guy who wants to go mute us or what. And those turrets could help us if he does do that. Okay, let's go ahead and make this an orbital command. And let's get ready to make a 4th command center. Keep making SCVs. Once we make the command center, we can make our gas. And then we'll make a Thor next.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. Ready to roll out. Need something.
Go ahead and siege it. Siege that tank. And now let's make a Thor.
Not enough minerals. Complete.
Fuck. My face is so itchy right now.
Not
Okay,
enough
let's go ahead
minerals.
and rotate our base now over there.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Lower part of my wall. Put a turret here.
Hear me.
Grab my whole army. Unsiege all of it. Attack, move my 3rd. And then grab 2 tanks as we do this. Pull them back. And re-siege them.
No pain.
So we're splitting our tanks in half right now. This is, makes it nice and organized. And let's go ahead and move my tanks kind of just in the area and siege them. Never siege directly on a gas though, otherwise it makes the gas not buildable. Okay, so we're not worrying about that right now, guys.
I'm in a heap of
Base
trouble.
is under attack.
Thor is here.
We can A-move our army again to help, but we're not like microing anything. We're just producing.
SCV ready.
Get our gases saturated properly. One SCV needs to go up here. Okay, this base is actually overpowered, so lift it off. Lift my wall up. And we'll see if we live, right? But we might not. We'll take a couple more factories. Just keep producing.
Thor is here. Ready to raise some hell.
Make Hellbats.
Ready.
Fix my mineral line. We need to get gases going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Repair that depot.
Fire biscuit. SCV ready.
So this guy just did a big timing. It happens. That's how Zerg plays a lot. Now we can go ahead and let's drop mules on our newest base because this is becoming a planetary.
Raise some hell.
Okay, he's on this base again. Lift it off. It's fine. Just keep making Thors and Hellbats.
Big job. SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
Keep making army. Don't stop.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Insufficient rescue gas.
SCV ready.
Keep producing.
Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field add-on upgrade complete.
Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. SCV ready. Hellbat coming through.
Okay, let's repair our command center.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. Thor is here. SCV ready.
Resaturate my gases.
Hellbat coming through. SCV ready. Thor is here. SCV.
Keep producing.
Not enough.
We can literally just produce Hellbats at this point as well. Once you have an army, you can literally just build Hellbats. So you could also do that. That's another tip. You don't always have to build Hellions and make them into Hellbats. You can just make Hellbats right off the factory. Keep producing, guys.
Additional.
This is looking scary, right? It's looking like goddamn vibe.
Not enough.
Are you dead? I
Unacceptable.
don't know. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we?
Not enough energy. Mineral field. Not enough minerals.
Keep producing.
SCV ready.
Get an upgrade.
Thor is here. Hellbat coming through.
Base.
Lift
is
this
under
off
attack.
again because he's attacking it again for a second.
Coming through.
How long can we keep this up is the question, right? Like how long can he keep it up and how long can I keep it up? We're not freaking out. We're just macroing. Let's go ahead and get a couple of gases going over here.
What's going on?
Okay, let's transfer some SCVs to my third. Grab 2 more, put them back. And move my army forward.
Coming through.
Additional supply depots.
SCV
He keeps killing my depots too. So it's kind of annoying. Okay, he's right there.
got any extra firepower?
We can repair this command center with our SCVs
Required.
and make a couple gases.
Not enough.
Keep making army, boys. It doesn't stop.
Minerals. Additional. Not
Hellbat coming through.
If my army's kind of chasing, just move it back. Recenter yourself.
mineral field depleted.
Drop some mules on my new base.
Not
Hellbat coming through.
Let's take another command center over here.
Hellbat coming through.
See, my gas is saturated, so main is looking good.
Additional
Natural
supply
is looking
depots
oversaturated. Throw some depots down and shift them somewhere else. This base is looking oversaturated now. Have them all go to my new base, my planetary.
additional.
SCV ready.
Make a couple more depots again. We've lost so many buildings this game that we get blocked repeatedly. It happens. Just try your best to make do with it.
Not enough. Base. Our SCVs
He's attacking me again.
are under
Hey,
attack.
move my whole army over there to fix that. We can make a new SCV, fix that as well, because the SCV died building the command center.
Additional supply depots. Not enough.
SCV
minerals.
counts at 70 right now, guys. Drop some mules on this base.
Not enough energy. Upgrade complete.
Let's start making, or we already are. I'm just kidding. I was about to say let's start making more command centers, but we already are.
SCV ready.
Okay, well now I'm starting to struggle to spend my money. How about we get a second armory? Let's get the upgrades on my engineering bay, and let's also get the upgrades on my tech labs.
Hellbat coming through.
And also,
Not enough minerals.
Now. Yeah, our SCV count is pretty much done. So let's get ready to also get ready to throw down some more factories here in just a moment.
Mineral field depleted.
Something in the
Keep making command centers.
SCV ready.
And the production's actually opening up because a lot of units just finished. So we'll just keep producing, actually. It's fine. We're watching the tabs of the units being produced and the units being produced and SCVs being produced. SCV count is done now. No more SCVs. We are completed.
Ah, you scared me.
So that is no longer a thing anymore.
Thor is here.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, is he committing to this base? Okay, he looks like he's kind of committing to this base. Hey, move my army over there. Make sure Thors are in high impact payload. We could even grab our SCVs and repair this. Grab SCVs, repair, shift, right click the mineral line. Forget about it. Make Thors. Make Hellbats.
Unacceptable command. We are
Upgrade.
maximum supply.
We're spent all our money. Everything's good to go. How's this looking?
Research
Good shit. Repair it again. And
Mineral
fix the
field
gas.
depleted.
Okay, this is now a base. How about the command center? It's done. Lift it off. Put it to a new base. Make another one.
Coming through.
And let's look at saturation now. Bad. Fix it.
Upgrade complete.
Fix it.
Bad news.
And good. And bad. Fix it.
Big job.
Perfect. We just grabbed perfect amount of SCVs. Let's send them all over here. Grab a couple gases. Good shit. Okay, now let's grab my whole army. We have Hellbats and Thors all in high impact payload. Group them up so they're not super spread out.
Command
Now we're
center
pretty grouped
upgrade
up. Now let's go
complete.
straight across the middle. A move. A move. A move. A move.
Upgrade
We just hit
complete.
all of his 3 bases in the front. We're going straight down the middle to hit all of his bases, basically. Now let's throw down some more factories because we can't do anything with our money. Like, we're kind of stuck here.
Yep. What's going on? Got any extra firepower?
I just threw down an additional 6 factories and then shift right click the mineral line. Let's also get this barracks. Just move it out of the way. It's kind of in an awkward spot. Just lift it.
Research complete.
We can even make a couple more factories. Let's do it at our natural. Factory, factory. Cool. Start making units again. We're losing supply. Okay, how's my money looking? Or my SCVs? SCVs are looking good. This is looking oversaturated.
Bad news. Ah, you scared me.
Main base has some problems.
Go ahead. Yeah. Coming.
Let's make another command center. Lift this off to over there. And this one just landed. Let's make that a planetary. Good stuff. Everything else is looking great. Then we could be like, alright, let's drop some mules. Drop some mules, new base.
Not enough energy. Mineral field.
And that's it. Do I scan to kill creep tumors?
Upgrade
I mean, I will in gold, I would say. There, or maybe even platinum. But again, right now, I'm just gonna let you guys know right now. I'm gonna give you guys like a correct and incorrect thing that'll maybe make sense. If the example I'm about to give you might make sense. What I'm doing, correct, correct, correct,
Vespene
correct,
geyser exhausted.
correct, correct,
Yeah, whatever.
incorrect, 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 incorrect. Don't. I'm trying to teach you guys habits of don't fucking stare at your army.
Mineral field.
Do not
depleted.
stare at your army. Because if you sit here going like this, like rubbing your chin, being like, is there a creep tumor here? No. Shit's dying. Hold on. Explosive payload. I want to shoot that overlord. Oh yeah. Okay, back to high impact. It's a fucking mistake. Waste of your time. Don't watch shit die because it doesn't change anything about the outcome of what's happening. Do you think, for instance,
Talk to me.
for instance, do you think that the fight, if you just A-move it, is going to be much different than if you try to do something like this? Okay, motherfucker, you want to go concave? You want to go in a concave? Well, let's do a concave. I can do a concave too. Let's go. I'll spread my Thors out, and then I'll hit you from all these angles. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Big concave. Are you gonna do that?
Upgrade complete.
Because really what I think is gonna happen if you're a Silver League and you're like, let me micro my units, it's gonna be something that looks like this.
Word. Can't wait. Done and done. In.
Mineral field depleted.
Done
This is Silver Micro.
Mineral field depleted.
It's like one Thor could be at the front of the ramp going like this, and the other Thors are like, God damn it, move out of the way. This is Silver. Okay, I see you.
Here we go.
I see you.
Hot footing out there.
Okay,
Can't
I'll
wait.
move in. I'll walk down the ramp. That's good.
In motion.
Now I'll A move you.
Word.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
It doesn't matter, is my point. It does not matter. Stop thinking it matters. Doesn't matter. If you're, and here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. Last thing, before we end this video. If you are Platinum, Diamond, Masters, anything above Silver League, and you're like, ViBE, shouldn't you be doing this? I'll get to your league eventually. But no, a fucking Silver League player should not be microing their army. They should not. For Silver League, you should not touch your units other than going select all, shift attack, because you just created a situation where your army's going to fuck shit up by itself. The computer is doing the job for you, and you're focusing on jobs that you can only handle, which is creating the next army to do it again. If you ask a Silver player to multitask, micro his army, and also macro at the same time, you know what you get? You get a guy who maxes their army out at 19 minutes because they stay on 30 SCVs the entire game. That's what you get. That is what happens. People just don't understand the importance of macroing. So drilling that shit in their head with developing habits is a great way to learn how to play StarCraft a lot better than someone else who does not do that. I'm going to let you know right now, if you're someone who just now started playing StarCraft, let's just say you're like for the first time in years picking up the game again, or for the first time ever trying to play the game and you're listening to what I'm saying right now. If you play a game and you're like in Silver League or Gold League or something, and you're doing what I'm telling you to do right here, and you play against somebody who's like what I just played against, like really aggressive, you know what's going to happen? You are going to advance past them within like it depends how much time you play a day, I guess, but next time you, like, let's just say it was like your friend or something, or someone you could somehow re-talk to again in the future. Guaranteed, you're going to move up like 2 leagues and they're going to be exactly where they are still. Players who play aggressive tend to get promoted really slow. Like, it's just, they get stuck. If you've ever been the kind of player that's like, you know what I love doing? I love all-inning and being aggressive. I guarantee also you were the player that goes, I hit a brick wall again. I keep hitting all these brick walls. Ah, damn it. I'm hitting a brick wall in gold. It sucks. And that's okay. It's understandable. It happens, right? But it means that if you're hitting a brick wall in like Gold League, you need to change up your habits. You don't just suddenly micro better and you're going to get promoted. Because if that's your mindset, you're going to take forever to get promoted. Your habits are bad, is what that means. Aggressive play is something that only makes sense when you can balance the multitasking of aggression plus also upkeep of your base. Balance is good. There's no balance for lower level players. It's one or the other. And when there's one or the other, micro will make you stay low league for a very long time. You'll just be stuck. ViBE is putting the fun back in fundamentals. Yeah. I would say Diamond League is when I would say, yeah, you can start being aggressive. Go for it. Get crazy. Platinum League is, you know, maybe you'll start understanding why this is, but Diamond League is, yeah, that's when you can be aggressive. Don't be aggressive in fucking anything below that. It's going to do nothing but hurt you more than it's going to help you. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Good luck to you. And I will see you all in the next video. Silver 1. Peace, guys.